two things to be in life: scared or prepared. So it's about being prepared. And at the end of the day, man, you gotta have heart. At the end, if you got heart and you work hard, hard work pays off, man. And there you have it. That's pretty much the advice I would give to any new artist. Just continue doing what you do, stay consistent, and you should be good.
He's a rapper and actor from Atlanta, Georgia, known for his boisterous lyrics and dirty South sound. He's cousins and distant cousin with singer Monica and legendary comedian Richard Pryor. He is also a regular in the Fast and Furious film franchise. Now get ready to get inspired. Here are 7 motivational speeches from Ludacris. Number 1. Doing music.
I'm blessed enough to have done all these different things. You know what I mean? You start getting all these different businesses. You start doing movies and all these things. However, there's a point in time when you're doing these things where you realize, first of all, music is what got me here in the first place.
Yes, sir.
Second of all, there is no job that has more creative control and creative freedom than doing the music. Everybody says you love them Hollywood checks, you love these movies. I do love the movies, but think about this. Unless you write, direct, produce, and you're starring in the movie, you're really just basically coming in and acting out what somebody has already written.
Right.
When I'm doing music, it's a blank canvas. I get to do whatever the hell I want to on my own time. Everything else is on somebody else's time. Even when you're doing a movie, you got to show up at a certain time.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? You have to adhere to other demands. I'm my own boss. It's the best creative freedom. So I'm telling you.
Number 2. Take a risk.
To tell people is that it was hard and it was people hating on that single, but it was because they had already put me in a box of being a radio personality and they didn't know me as a rapper. But when you really dig deep down inside yourself and just believe in something you're going to do, you can always break whatever stereotypes or limitations that people put on you, man. So you got to believe in yourself and you have to take those risks. It's the risk takers are the ones that become successful. You can't be scared, man. You can't be complacent. So love to everybody that supported What's Your Fantasy when I put it out independently, and the rest is history.
Man, I remember.
Number 3. Scared or prepared.
Advice that I would give to you would definitely say, like I said earlier about the economy and trying to stay afloat, it's a million people that rap, man. It's a million people. It's millions and millions and millions of people. Teams going against each other. It's all about which team wants it the most. And it's two things to be in life: scared or prepared. So it's about being prepared. And at the end of the day, man, you gotta have heart. At the end, if you got heart and you work hard, hard work pays off, man. And there you have it. That's pretty much the advice I would give to any new artist. Just continue doing what you do, stay consistent, and you should be good.
Number 4. Get leverage.
My company.
So you have a unique deal in that way.
Very unique deal. I came out with an independent album and I was selling records on my own, which gave me leverage when Def Jam came to me and said, we want to sign you to a contract. So I'm sitting there like, well, this is what I'm doing on my own. I'm already making this amount of money. What can you do for me that's going to make me interested in signing with your company?
Right.
So I definitely encourage everyone to get as much leverage as you can. And the only way you can do that is by putting your balls on the table. All the way on it. Because, man, it's crazy because a lot of people want success, but they're not willing to do what it takes to get success or to earn success.
Number 5. What motivates me?
So they need somebody to motivate them the same way people motivated each other to get out to the polls and vote. So what I was saying, as far as we work together and we motivate each other, then we can get to a whole new place in our lives. But I think that's the number one problem. What motivates me to want to do things and continue to be successful, mostly the kids that are looking up to me that feel like, just like Barack, that they can do anything and that they can accomplish anything in their lives. So that's what keeps me motivated, and most important, being able to provide for my family and give people jobs and buy houses for my mom or cars for, a family member. That also motivates me a lot, just because I love to be able to provide for my loved ones. And I think that's something that hits the heart the most. That's the first thing a rapper or anybody does when they get some change, is go buy their mama a house or a car or something like that. Because that brings more joy than buying yourself a car or yourself a house. So, you know, it's a lot of things intertwined together that keeps me motivated. But
Number 6, diversifying.
What's going on, man? It's an honor and a pleasure.
Man.
And yes, you know, I think that individuals like ourselves have shown and proven actually pays to have done television, producing, movies, rapping, and, you know, just diversifying the portfolio.
Facts.
I commend and salute you as being an individual that does that as well. So I appreciate the flowers, and I take that as well, man.
Nah, man.
Number 7, I accomplished it.
my most memorable moment in hip hop, just personally for me, you know, is when I won the Grammy for the Release Therapy album, just because, you know, that was my 5th studio album, and when I was recording it, I specifically set out and said, this is the album I want to win a Grammy with. So to set your heart and your goals is something that you specifically want to do it and to accomplish it, it meant so much to me just to say that I said, this is what I'm gonna do, and I accomplished it, made it happen, and now I'm moving on. I mean, that was probably my best moment in hip hop.
Thank you for sticking around this long. I hope you liked and enjoyed the video. Please comment down below which one was your favorite that you got the most value from. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. For sticking around this long, we have a bonus for you. Always remember to stay inspired and stay motivated. Bonus: advice to my daughters.
Shot here.
What do you hope your daughters learn from you?
Always be very strategic, continue to evolve and learn and educate yourself, you know, until the day you expire on this earth. Don't tiptoe through life just to arrive safely at the end of your days. So, you know, take chances, take calculated risks. These are just some of the things that are off the top of my head, but always respect yourself, love yourself first before you can love anyone else. Yeah, I can go on and on.